Well, the Cape Town International Boat Show took place, and this year it was the little guys and girls who made the biggest splash.
That's right, which is thanks to big wave surfer, charity campaigner and multi-cardiac surgery survivor Greg Bertish, launching the first ever Great Optimist race, crewed by young sailors who've known some pretty rough seas of their own.
When 40 little Optimist yachts took to the waters around the V&A waterfront, for each of them, and especially for Greg Bertish, it was the second leg of an epic journey they'd each been on.
I picked up this tropical bacteria while I was traveling, and I ended up spending over 200 days in hospital having 2 open heart surgeries. And I met a lot of kids in hospital. I met their parents and I met them, and I realized that I was actually lucky that I had this passion in the ocean, in sailing and surfing, to get out of hospital for. And I realized when I met all these children that a lot of them had nothing to live for, nothing, no passion, nothing to survive for. So I wanted to create and find a way of inspiring kids to get better, to get out of hospital, and to find a reason to get better. And that's why I started the Little Optimist Trust.
All funds raised at the event will go to the Little Optimist Trust, as well as the other charities participating in the race, such as the NSRI and the Newborns Trust, with sailing lessons also having been given to underprivileged kids from the 9 Miles project.
We're all about impacting and imparting skills to youth at risk, in the Cape Flats region, through sailing, through the Little Optimist initiative of Greg Bertish. So it's a real honor to be here, to bring the kids, to give them opportunities in life. I think because the kids come from a real traumatic background of their social economic status, they stay in townships, so there's not a lot of positive recreation things happening, positive role models, and so of course, like anything that comes into their lives, will really enrich them and impact them. We're trying to let kids start dreaming, which can be an anchor of hope for them for the future, that they know that the situation is temporary. They can look forward in life and that they can start to dream and start to become something.
It takes a lot to grab the headlines at the leading international boat show on the African continent, but the human story of survivors turned everyday superheroes got all the attention.
Yeah, we went out into the water, we were body surfing for quite a while, and as I came over the crest of one of the waves, I saw the shark in front of me. It was a great white, and it was like on the crest of the wave that I was about to catch, and the next thing I knew, this thing smacked into my right side. And I remember my brother pulling me out of the water, and I just fell into my mom's arms, and that's when my vision just blanked out. I think what really got me through all of that was support from so many people and encouraging me and just being there. I think what Greg and his team do, for so many kids is really incredible, so I really wanted to be a part of the event.
We've received unbelievable support. This has struck a chord, these tiny little boats helping children do amazing things. And we've got these big adults, captains of industry, coming to put their not so little butts inside these tiny little boats. And then we've got these medical survivors who are cancer survivors, amputees, stroke survivors, coming to sail and inspire these kids. So the buy-in has been phenomenal, and I think because it's children, everyone feels that it tugs at their heartstrings. And everyone wants to get involved, and they see that it comes from such a good place. And they see what it does to children. They see how it inspires them and teaches them this passion and shows them a dream to follow.
To those who don't sail, these little boats are actually called optimists, and the spirit they represent has met its perfect match in this bold new generation of young sailors.